George Lindsey, best remembered as the bumbling but lovable Goober Pyle on The Andy Griffith Show, spent much of his life making audiences laugh. His country charm and comedic timing turned Goober into one of the most endearing characters in television history. But behind the laughter, Lindsey carried stories about his time on the show that he rarely spoke about. Among them was the truth about Frances Bavier, the actress who played Aunt Bee. For years, rumors swirled about her personality and her relationship with her fellow cast members. And now, Lindsey's reflections finally give fans a clearer picture of who she really was. Frances Bavier brought warmth, stability, and maternal strength to Mayberry. As Aunt Bee, she became a symbol of love and home, representing a sense of family that viewers cherished. But off-camera, Lindsey revealed, things were not always as simple. He admitted that Bavier could be difficult, often keeping herself distant from the rest of the cast. While Andy Griffith, Don Knotts, and Lindsey himself enjoyed a playful, easygoing camaraderie, Frances was more reserved, often preferring professionalism and solitude over the light-hearted antics of her co-stars. According to Lindsey, this sometimes led to misunderstandings. Cast members who thrived on humor may have misinterpreted Bavier's seriousness as coldness, but as Lindsey grew older, he came to see her behavior in a different light. Frances was a classically trained actress with a background in theater. She had dedicated her life to her craft, and she wanted to be respected for her work. The silliness and pranks on set were not her style, and while that caused friction at times, it also spoke to her devotion to the dignity of acting. Lindsey also acknowledged that Bavier's personal life played a role in how she carried herself. She never married and had no children, living much of her life privately. Fame did not bring her the same joy it brought others. It instead seemed to isolate her. Lindsey admitted that he often wished he had tried harder to understand her struggles when they worked together. At the time, all he saw was a co-star who was difficult to connect with, but later he realized that her sternness was, in many ways, a mask for loneliness. After The Andy Griffith Show ended, Frances Bavier retired to Siler City, North Carolina, where she lived quietly until her death in 1989. Reports of her reclusive lifestyle only deepened the mystery surrounding her. Lindsey later confessed that he regretted not staying in touch, as he recognized the enormous impact she had made not just on the show, but on television history. Aunt Bee had become an American icon, and much of that was due to Bavier's authenticity and dedication. By finally telling the truth, George Lindsey gave fans a chance to see Frances Bavier as a complete person, not just Aunt Bee, but a talented actress with her own struggles and complexities. He reminded people that while she may not have been easy to work with, she played a vital role in shaping the heart of Mayberry. Without her, The Andy Griffith Show would not have carried the same warmth or timeless charm. In the end, Lindsey's reflections highlight the humanity behind the characters we loved. He showed that Frances Bavier was more than the stern but caring Aunt Bee. She was a woman who gave everything to her craft while navigating the difficulties of her own life. For fans, this honesty brings both sadness and appreciation, deepening our respect for the actress who helped make Mayberry feel like home.